Hi guys, so for silver bullets, the competition hair is going to be just like this. We're going to be doing 2 Dutch braids with the middle part into pigtails curled. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this on Coach Anne Marie here. So the first thing that you're going to do is brush your child's hair out very well, because you'll need to, because you'll be doing a lot of weaving in and out. And then you'll just part it right through the middle. I'm just using a teasing brush. So you're just going to make a nice middle part here. Try to make it as straight as you possibly can. It's going to take me a few tries. Okay, after you get the middle part, just tie up one side so it doesn't get in your way whenever you're trying to braid the other side. So it doesn't have to look cute or anything. The main purpose is just to get it out of the way. And then just brush out the side really well. Even though you already brushed it, it might get a little tangled whenever you're parting it, so just brush out the side that you're about to start on really well. And then what I like to do is use my teasing comb and brush through it one more time. To start the Dutch braid, you're gonna take a very small section at the front here. You're just gonna part it into 3 smaller sections, like this. After you get your 3 sections, instead of going over like you would a normal braid or a French braid, you will be going under. So take the outermost section and put it under the middle section like this. And also try to keep pretty good tension on the hair at all times, or else it's gonna be a loose mess. And for this style, we really want it to be very tight, because they're gonna be performing in it. And then what you're gonna do with the next section is go under the middle section again, just like that. And then you're gonna be starting to add sections. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this outside section, hold on to it. You're gonna take a little sliver of hair from this side. You're gonna add it to that outside section, just like so. And then you will put it underneath the middle section. Make sure to pull on it pretty tight. And then you'll do the same thing on the other side. So you'll take a section of hair from the hair that's not currently in the braid. You'll add it to the outside section that you're about to pull into the braid, and you will go under the middle section with that piece. And make sure you pull on it very tight, or else at the end it'll be a very loose braid. And you just keep on doing that all the way down. So again, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a piece closest to this outside section and try to straighten it out pretty well. And what you're gonna do is take that section and put it under the middle section, like so. And see, I'm holding pretty good tension on it the whole time. Same thing, gonna take a section closest to this outer section right here, just like this, add it to the outer section, and then go underneath the middle part like that. You're just gonna do that the whole way down until you get to about the base of the head right here. At this point, since you're at the base of the head, what you will do is take a hair tie. I'll just take the one from this side, and you will just put it in a basic ponytail to end the braid, because later we will be curling that section. Yes. And I would recommend to put 2 hair ties in for actual competition, just to make sure the hair isn't going anywhere. And even if you have little imperfections throughout the hair, you can always, like this part right here, you can always tuck it in a little bit, and we'll hairspray it down to make sure it's a little bit tighter. But overall, that's basically what it should look like. It's just a Dutch braid. So basically the difference between a Dutch braid and a French braid is you put the strands under instead of over. So that is the main difference there, and you will just be doing that on both sides. Okay, so next up is the scrunchies. You guys are gonna have metallic blue scrunchies to be nice and flashy on stage, but right now we're just gonna use a navy blue one and a black one, but it'll help you get the general concept. So all you do, you know how to put in a scrunchie. All you do is, just like a hair tie, tie it in on each one. Ooh, there we go. And then grab the other scrunchie and tie it in. Ooh. Try to get it as close to the head as possible and as tight as you can to make sure they don't fall out on stage, because that's a deduction. Just really getting tight. I'm gonna do one more loop on this one. There we go. There are the scrunchies. And then the next thing you'll do is just take the brush that you started with, and you're gonna brush out the ponytails a few more times because you're about to curl them. So I just brush them out nice and good with a normal brush. All right, so the next step is curling the pigtails. And so what you're gonna do is just section off into pretty medium-sized sections, not too big, not too small, and use a curling wire iron about this big. And I'm pretty sure this 3/4 of an inch or an inch, something around that size. So what you're gonna do is just section it off into sections probably about this big. Really straighten it out. You are going to clamp the hair, or if you have a wand, you'll just hold it and twist it up. And I usually hold my hair is very thin, I usually hold it 10 to 15 seconds. Then you should repeat that a few times and make sure to change directions, because if you do not change directions, then all of your curls will look the same and they'll clump up together and your pigtail will look like just one big curl. And that is not the effect we want to achieve. So I'm gonna hold it for All right, so we have the finished product. So we have the Dutch braid, and it goes down into it'll be a sky blue metallic scrunchie to match the uniforms. And then we have the pigtails that are nice and curled. And you see the variation here. We have some going outward and some going the other direction like this, so it doesn't clump all together. And it should look like this. And to specify, I did use a 3/4 inch curling wand, and it turned out very well. So if you can, it'd be really nice if you could grab one of those. Additionally, in the front here, we just pull down some hairs right here, just to make it look a little bit more natural. You don't have to do anything with these, just keep the natural hair, but it does frame the face very nicely. And that is the finished product.